The final piece of a 2011 Lafayette murder is over. The last suspect learns his fate in court. Darren Englert will serve 80 years in prison for his role in the murder of Jeremy Gibson. News 18's Brittany TYNER reports today in court, Englert asked Gibson's family for forgiveness. Brittany?
Yeah, Dan, you may remember 26-year-old Jeremy Gibson was hit in the head several times with a pickaxe and shovel. He was then burned with acid and actually buried in the ground. Today, the case wrapped up in court as Englert was sentenced to 80 years behind bars. However, Gibson's family says nothing will bring back their loved one.
He asked for our forgiveness, and that just cuts deep because it's just like, how can you ask for that?
21-year-old Darren Englert asked for forgiveness from Jeremy Gibson's family for his part in killing their loved one. Gibson's body was found buried in a field in Tippecanoe County in July of 2011. Acid poured on the body to hide his identity. Jeremy's sister, Jennifer, says she doesn't know if she'll ever be able to forgive Englert for his part in killing her brother.
I spent this last year and a half just trying to see something good in him, you know, and watching him stare up at those horrible pictures of my brother's mutilated body and having no feelings or showing no feelings, shedding not even a single tear.
In Englert's sentencing hearing Tuesday, several people took the stand. A psychologist for the defense testified that after evaluating Englert for nearly 9 hours, he believes Englert suffered from a dependent personality disorder. Englert's grandmother and wife expressed with much emotion that Englert was never a bad person. They asked the judge to consider Englert's 1-year-old child. Then, Gibson's aunt and sister took the stand and shared memories of Jeremy and asked the judge for the maximum 87-year sentence. The judge Tuesday sentenced Englert to 80 years.
We're glad he got what he got, and there's justice for my brother now, and that's all we were going after.
Tippecanoe County Prosecutor Pat Harrington is also satisfied with the sentencing. He says this may be one of the most brutal cases the county has ever seen. He says Englert, along with the 2 other people involved with Gibson's death, Carol Ann Clear and Antonio Williams, never once let up.
How many hours this crime took, and that none of these 3 co-defendants stepped away from it. They all participated, and for no reason basically executed a person who was kind and trying to give him a place to live.
Earlier this month, Clear was sentenced to 44 years in prison for her role in Gibson's death. She admitted in court she helped murder Gibson. Antonio Williams was also charged with the murder of Jeremy Gibson. He died in jail after overdosing on methadone in January of 2012.
Before the judge read Darren Englert his sentence today, Englert broke down and apologized to his own family for what he's put them through. He said in court, God has made him a better person. Brittany TYNER, News 18.